A new prophet appeared recently. He was first seen walking out an ocean, which ocean we've forgotten. He said to the hushed crowds that had gathered, to the journalists, the radio and television newscasters, the Look at Life team and the politicians, stay in bed. That was his message. Bring each other cups of coffee, lie naked as near as possible without touching. Think of governments, chewing gum, ping pong balls, wars, Queen Elizabeth coronation cups, anything. You're bound finally to burst out laughing. Draw peace maps across each other's bodies. Climb into bed. Imagine if everyone did. Returning astronauts would hear only the sound of dreaming. Well, the hushed crowds, the journalists, the radio and television newscasters, the Look at Life team and the politicians thought it sounded a good message, a clear message, the kind they could pass on quite harmlessly to children. Bed manufacturers were informed. They loved the idea, loved it, made beds big enough to hold several thousand people, all thinking of Queen Elizabeth coronation cups, wars, ping pong balls, anything. It sounds so good a message, said the people, that something's bound to go wrong. So philosophers, a household name and a TV personality gathered to discuss the message. There were a few flaws to be ironed out. Robots were to be invented for the menial task of running the planet, otherwise a fine message. And so now the whole planet's sleeping. East and west snores Hansel and Gretel personified. Moss bursts out from bank vaults. All manner of creatures make themselves at home in houses. From bed to bed, spiders spin the webs, dream catchers. And there are sleepwalkers and sleep lovers in nightgowns or pyjamas, in underwear or nothing, all wandering through fields or suburbs, all so quietly. And some woken from nightmare sit and comfort one another, shivering and whispering, oh, it's all madness. And occasionally, the prophet rising from his ocean drifts down the inland current, watches whatever's moving. Occasionally he drags himself up into the disused radio ships, with earphones to his brain he listens, makes sure it's all still silent. I know it's all madness, and he has little else to do, him suffering from insomnia, adrift in his fairy tale silence.